splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nigga owe you something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm JX. J-Way. I'm a perfectionist. Adderall got me restless. I'm gone. Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck. Into the trends. See you leave, be the band.
Good evening, everyone. We are back with another episode of the Central Division Showdown. I'm here with some of my Central Division comrades. How y'all doing today?
Yo, what up?
Good. What up, B-Falls?
I'm all right. I'm excited. We back for another show. It was a quiet week in basketball. At least it was for me. I think the NBA Cup kind of slowed down our schedule unless you're a participant in it, which all of our teams are weak as hell, I guess, because none of us made it to the cup. You really don't have much margin for error. It's only like 4 games or 3 qualifying games to get into it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, something like that. So I know we lost to the Celtics, so that squandered our opportunity. But
if you lose 2 in it, you out.
2, okay, yeah, and then you got point differentials and other stuff too. I want to say too. So, so not many games to speak about. But let's start with the Chicago Bulls. What did you guys have going on last week?
Why you gotta start with us, man?
Hey, you gotta
you gotta build it. You usually start from the bottom to the top. Is that what Drake say?
It was Drake. What Drake say? Started from the bottom, right?
We had a 1-1 record this week. Friday night we played Hornets. We got our get back. Beat them on the road 129-126. And
we lost to our arch rivals, the Pelicans, who swept us this season.
Yeah,
somehow, some way.
Yeah, Pelicans swept us. But the Hornets game, Giddey double. Kobe did good. But Knipple, he was killing us that game. I think Knipple is like gonna be rookie of the year.
Yeah, so he's looking good, man.
He's looking real good. I heard reports that he's like the face of the Hornets now.
I saw that. Which is crazy. Just
what does that mean?
Just get LaMelo out of there. I mean, what is it?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
They had a meeting like, hey, he's gonna be the face.
He's untouchable. That means he's untradeable.
Don't say that.
He's the player that they identify with. I mean, in Charlotte, you can have somebody like Lonzo Ball, or you got this clean cut white dude that's hooping, that's giving you the business. In Charlotte, North Carolina, they gonna roll with that.
Well, it's kind of an eclectic group out there. With the baby from. It's a lot of us out there. I got family in Charlotte.
Yeah, I know that. It's a real progressive state, but it's still South. It's in the South. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's on the borderline.
You go down Tobacco Road. Nah, I'm in Maryland. That's where the Mason-Dixon line cut off at, right there. So they below us, not below like that, but south of us.
South of you.
And so they south.
We getting into geographics, the Mason-Dixon line. We got a reference of the Mason-Dixon.
I mean, matter of fact, when I'm done, my wife retired and we done, we might move to North Carolina. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where everybody going. Texas and
it's a big difference between Texas and North Carolina, though, politically anyway.
No, for sure. But we cut your wisdom. Go ahead, man.
What else? Oh, Sunday last night we had a disappointing game against the Pelicans. Sort of like the temperature out here. Our 3-point percentage is frigid. I think we shot 13 for 49. The Pelicans shot 8 for 28, 8 for 24. But overall, defensively, we're terrible. Jeremiah Fears, he got to wherever he wanted, talking real spicy to us, talking trash. Zion actually came back last night, came off the bench.
He still plays. Okay, that's cool.
Zion came back.
Forgetting he exists, bro.
But overall, the Bulls are in land of mundane and just mud. for lack of a better word. Like we're good enough to, you know what I'm saying, we're good enough to win the crappy games, but like we're bad enough to go on like a 7-game losing streak and put us back in play-in or outside the play-in, but we're not
like 1-8 in our last 9.
Yeah, we are, but we're still like a game outside. We're like 3 games away from like the play-in, like 2 games or something like that. So overall, the Bulls have not been playing defense, and there's been a lot of rumblings that Vooch is not happy, for what it's worth. Kobe White, there's been trade rumors about Kobe White going to Minnesota. What else?
Pat Williams is still trash.
Big news.
Zach Collins, he came back and gave us a boost on on Friday night. But overall, the team needs a reboot. But you know, we're 1-1 for the week. You know, with the NBA Cup shortening, putting everything on pause, basically.
Okay, and then we'll get to that. Tate, what did you guys have going on this week? This past week?
Everything ain't all good over there either.
Yeah, man. I'll let Zeke go ahead and tell you about the Cavs. He seemed to know a lot.
Know it all.
But nah, man, we've only played 2 games too since we last met, because like you said, the Cup week. We played last, I believe, just 2 games this past weekend. We came back and played the Wizards. That game was way closer than it should have been. That was Friday night. Get out of there with us coming back from a 17-point deficit in the fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell went for 2 under the half man. He had 48. And then we lost in overtime last night to the Charlotte Hornets, who, you know, Rick said they split with. They got out on us, came back in that game too, I believe, down 15 or 16 in the fourth quarter, sent it to overtime with 111. The game finished 119-111. We the first team, I think, in like 15 years that ain't scored in an overtime. So
y'all didn't score a single point in a 5-minute overtime.
Point in 5-minute overtime, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, almost. Like,
it's depressive.
That is depressing.
But yeah, man. So yeah, but like Zeke said, we're not looking good, but we not like 8-18. I don't know what the hell that is, but we still 15. Man, Zeke started this. Rick, he said something about the Cavs. Don't get in your feelings, little homie J Mac. Come on, man.
Damn.
You know, because on Colin Coward, J Mac like the Jets. All beginning of the season, he'd be like, Colin, I think this could be our year. You know what I mean? I remember C-Red 6-0, 6-1 and stuff.
I don't know if I ever said this is our year.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all the one
Big Four. That's Big Four gang, though.
I have expectations. Y'all had Larry O'Brien expectations.
Okay, but Rick, it's not over. But it's over for y'all, and you know that.
Whoa.
It is definitely over for y'all. Real talk.
Whoa.
It's over.
Okay, but you know what? We have a chance. We'll be
y'all don't have a chance anymore. Y'all chance.
Wait, a chance at what?
They ain't got a chance at second round. First, no, they
Whoa.
Hey, like
I want to mute.
Like I say, I mean, and they playing bad. I completely agree with you. I don't think these boys ain't showing no heart. But again, and I'm willing to give him credit to false coach JB. JB at least had them boys playing with heart, playing defense, playing with attitude. Kenny Atkinson crept in last year and caught everybody off guard by going all offensive like Golden State East. And we caught some cats 164 games. Now there's tape out there on you, and you're not doing what you need to do. And ain't nobody. I got about 5 or 6 players to be false. You said, the part we're gonna talk about who you disappointed in or who not performing up to what you expected. I got about 4 or 5 players, but keeping it real. Darius Garland to play 10 games of the 27 games. Evan Mobley been out the past 3 games, and he's gonna be out for another 2-4 weeks. Yeah. We ain't had Max Strus at all. I mean, our whole team ain't together. We missing Sam Merrill. Our 3-point shooting, which affects the offensive flow. Not making excuses, Rick. I'm telling you the facts. What is, who's not playing, and who is playing. I mean, so I think I think the number 1 seed might be out of the question. Don't anything happen in the East, but we gonna be a top 4 team when it get right down to it. We're gonna be in the playoffs, not the play in. And today is
I can see that.
Top 4.
So
Top
where
4.
are you at right now? I want to know that.
I think we 7. We 8. We 15 and 12. But what's the 4 seed? Right? How many losses the 4 seed got? If you're looking at it,
Still
15 and 12. 15 and 12, not bad.
no.
First
But how many
seed.
losses the 4 seed got right now?
11. It's still early though.
11. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So Rick act like
That's
the
what he
4
said.
seed. I'm like 18 games out.
One word.
That's what the homeboy Ricky Swade acting like, though.
I didn't say one. I purposely didn't say one word. Go ahead.
You know, but yeah, man. So it's all bad in Cleveland. The fans is disappointed. So I could really use a whole team as who's underperforming. Be false when it's time to get to that segment, because I got some Steeler responsibility tonight, and the Steelers grade coming on. So I'm gonna cut mine short. A lot of the people that watch from our channel is getting ready for the Steeler game too. So I'm gonna keep my takes from here quick. Rick, don't say nothing to me, so I don't have to expand on stuff.
All right, so yeah, the Pistons only played one game. It was a really boring, and I struggled to find something to do, man. I've been enjoying the Pistons, so for us to play once in a week, it was kind of a drag. But we played the Hawks on Saturday, and it was a dominant performance. We put up 142 points. We beat them 142-115, and it was a game that our bench played as many minutes as our starters, because they pretty much got to play the majority of the second half. But very balanced performance. We shot 58% from the field. We shot 41% from 3. 8 players scored double figures, and in addition, we had 2 players that had 9. So another 2 players that nearly had double figures themselves. And the leading scorer was Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart has 17 points from Isaiah Stewart. I mean, like I said, he played as many minutes as the starting center, Duren. So it was kind of just a night off. It was kind of a week off, to be honest. For that to be the one game you played all week, and for the starters to play so little, it was kind of a kickback week for them. But Stewart has been very impressive so far this year. He's averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds. He's shooting 41% from 3 and 55% from the field. So very efficient, making his points count, and 2 blocks as well. So he's really making his presence felt on both ends of the court. We don't have very much we don't ask very much of him as far as the offense is concerned. But for him to shoot 41% from 3, it's shades of what he was 2 years ago, when his role was much more expanded as the starting power forward. So that's the week. We're the first team to 20 in the East. The only other team that has 20 wins in the entire NBA is the OKC Thunder. So all is well our way. But let's get into the next topic. We'll this time start with the Cavs. It seems like Tate is chomping at the bit to talk about all the players that are underperforming from their potential, from the potential, or what your expectations are. Tate, give us one person that is exceeding expectations and one that is playing below expectations, in whatever order you want to do.
Below expectations, I can name about 5 people, definitely. But I'm gonna keep it to one. I'm gonna say, because he's not getting no PT, and when we signed him, we expect him to do more than what he's done, which is absolutely nothing. And that's Larry Nance Jr. Like,
you was excited about him, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was. I mean, I went by myself. As far as Cleveland go, anyway, as a backup big, versatile big and stuff. I mean, we was expecting a little more than what he's giving us. I mean, he's been out the rotation since like 8 to 10 games into the season. He ain't even getting no clock no more. We done went to Thomas Bryant, played for Indiana last year, the journeyman big man,
right, to
soak up some of these backup minutes. Because like I was saying earlier, Jared Allen been out about 6-7. Last night was his first game back in about 2 weeks, and now Evan Mobley been out 3 games before that. So we playing Dean Wade at center. Our team just been struggling with injury and not playing really, really good defense. And they've been waiting to turn it on in the like they can just flip a switch and do it. And they're not giving 48 minutes of total effort. They're giving about 12. They're getting about 16 to 18 minutes of total effort. Go ahead, Rick. You're not supposed to talk to me, but go ahead.
You're not allowed to talk to him, okay?
I was going to say, Darius Garland, I heard that he's in trade rumors. What's your thought about that? Is there any truth to that?
I wouldn't be mad. There ain't no truth to it. The truth of the matter is nobody won him for his value. You know what I mean? So, let's be honest. He was going to be named. He's been injured. He played a good game last night in the loss. He had 26-9. So but Donovan Mitchell had one of his worst games of the season. If not his career, I think he was like 6 for 24, 1 for 11 from 3-point range, scored 17 points after coming off a 48-point game against the Wizards. So just a whole bunch of inconsistency. But I will say Donovan Mitchell is the player on the plus side that he's been doing more than expected. He's been really balling all year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Outside of last night, he's really been balling all year.
Okay. Chicago, C-Red, what we got?
Player who has not been playing up to potential, I would say, is Matas for us. It seems like he's not playing with any confidence. He's afraid to make mistakes, and that shouldn't be the case when you're playing. You shouldn't be worried about making mistakes and getting pulled out of the game if you make a mistake. So it seems like he's out there playing scared. I had him in a parlay the last game. So when I was watching the game, I was like super focused on him because I needed him to score 10 points, which he didn't do. So, and I'm like really paying attention to him. And what I noticed is a lot of the time he's out there, like he's just out there. Like he's standing in the corner. He's not really being aggressive. He doesn't get to the free throw line that much. And it seems like earlier in the season, he was doing that. He'd bring the ball down, create some offense, get to the cup and do all that. But now it doesn't really seem like he's doing that anymore. And I think it's something with Billy, because I think he got pulled. The game was kind of close at the end. And he got pulled at the end. He didn't come back in the game, and he was stuck on 9 points, killed my parlay. But yeah, he should be. He only had like 5 field goal attempts. That shouldn't happen.
Matas is definitely one. I'm gonna say a player, and I agree with you, Matas. But I would say Matas, but then I'll have to say Patrick Williams because he is regressed again. Like I didn't know if that was possible. 7.6 points a game, 3.4 rebounds a game, 1.3 assists a game, shooting 38% from the field. He with us. I'm sagging off. He got this weak jab step that I keep seeing him do. Like I keep seeing him do this weak jab step. Like
that's his only move.
Dude, that jab step is horrible. Then he don't shoot with confidence. Like he don't shoot with confidence at all. That's not even that's his field goal percentage. His 3-point percentage actually is a little bit better, 41%. But he's still with he with us.
He ain't taking that many though.
He ain't taking that many. I'm
It's
sagging.
gotta be low volume if that's the game.
Yeah.
And when he go to the rim, man,
My goodness.
dude, he is scared. Dude. He is apprehensive on contact. He falls to the floor.
He don't want to get touched.
Yeah, man. Like it's got to be.
He's pretty physically. He's pretty.
Yeah.
Tall.
Yeah,
Baby Kawhi.
He was called Baby Kawhi.
Right. Disrespectful, but yeah.
I mean,
somebody misevaluated him.
The Bulls usually do, man. And you know what? If I can I'm getting off subject real quick. I wanted Derek Queen. Zeke could tell you all day. When the draft came, I wanted Derek Queen. I didn't want.
Passed up on him.
Yeah, we took a Singley. We took we took a France guy from France. And I wanted I told him, I said, dude, Derek Queen is nice, man. He's slow, but he got nice feet work. You know what I'm saying? Not footwork, feet work. And he got a nice touch and he got handle. They wanted to get a Singway who's 2 years from being a role player.
Man.
But
It doesn't help that Derek Queen's looking great.
yeah, but
Yeah, he's got the most, I think, most points, most rebounds, couple different categories. Assists. I think he's got 100 assists this year.
Wow.
yeah,
What'd you say?
he's-
From
Uh,
Baltimore.
Be
yeah.
more. Okay. DMV.
But Pat Williams is my guy. I'm very disappointed. All the stock that I have in Pat Williams, I've taken out, and you know what I'm saying, pennies on a dollar now at this point.
Do we have a player that's
Yeah, above anybody that's playing above standard right now.
Oh yeah. what?
above?
Josh
Don't
Giddey,
act like it's that many now. No.
Josh Giddey is playing out of his contract already. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
that contract that he got, he's playing exceptionally well, almost a triple double. Edit 20 points, I like 20.1 points, like 9 point something rebounds, and like 8.8 assists. So he's almost triple double status.
Yeah. He didn't have a good game versus the Pelicans, but overall he's been playing good.
Yeah, even that contract he got is for the low. So they got it.
And y'all reluctant. I won't say it was reluctant, but it for y'all to come to that agreement. So it's like
Yeah.
probably worked him down. That's bold.
Yeah, they worked him down to no Diddy, so 100 mil. So
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounded crazy.
yeah, no Diddy. But yeah, that's my guy is Pat Wood.
Okay. And then Giddey is playing above. All right. So as far as the Pistons are concerned, I really feel bad. I mean, as great as the team is playing, there's really not a lot of disappointment or anybody that's playing below standards. But for the sake of the segment, I might say Ron Holland, who is the former teammate of Matas. So maybe that G League, maybe that's why the Ignite crumbled, is because it's not a good development thing. But no, I mean, Hollins, he's up in minutes. As far as minutes are concerned, he's up 6 minutes, and he's obviously averaging a few more points, but his field goal percentage has dropped. He looks he's dropped from 47% to 41%, which might just be due to the fact that he's just taking more shots because he's getting more time. But he looks a little bit more confident in his 3-point shot, but that's still pretty low. He went from 23% to 26%. Ooh, a whopping 26% from 3. So that's not great. But I think he stepped it up on even another notch defensively. He was a pretty good defensive player last year. He's averaging a whole steal more, so he's up from 0.7 to 1.7 steals, and he's contributing. He's still pretty inconsistent, but he's definitely giving us a shot in the arm and giving us some energy off the bench. So, like I said, I can't complain too much about anybody, and I'm really kind of clutching for straws to find somebody that I would say is playing under the standards. But
not Jaden Ivey, huh? You wouldn't put him on that list.
See, I want to say that, but at the same time, he is recovering. Not only is he recovering from a broken leg, but he also had a setback with the knee injury. They had to go back and have surgery on the knee as well. So
he got a whole year.
I was thinking Jaden Ivey too, but
yeah.
then he said Ron Holland. What was the expectation for him? It's just his second year, right?
Well, to take a step up, and I would say it would. If it's not Ron Holland, I would say Ivy. But I'm trying to shoot him some bail. I think he's played like 10 games.
Shoot him some what?
Some bail, bail money.
He said what?
Oh, okay.
Bail him out. Bail him out.
Hey, I don't know too much about
I don't know what you said. I don't know what you thought.
Guns and guns, other guns.
Oh no. So yeah, I'm trying to give him a break because, like I said, he played like one preseason game and then immediately had to have surgery on his opposite leg. So it's like, bro, like what can you really expect? He's still shooting. He's on a minutes restriction. He went from 20. I think he went from 20 minutes to now he's up to 25. And he's shooting pretty efficiently. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but his efficiency-wise, he's not bad. He just isn't playing a ton of minutes. So when you say he's got a whole year, he does, but he doesn't, because this is a contract year for him. So we do got to figure out whether they want to trade him or find a happy medium for him, because I'm not ready to send out a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of years to him. And part of the reason that why is because of the player that has played above expectations, and that's Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins is he's a two-way player. He only played in 7 games last year. He stepped up, and in 20 games this year, averaging 8 points per game, which is he's played off the bench, and he's also started a couple games, but in 20 games, he's averaging 8 points per game. He's shooting 45% from the field and shooting 35% from 3. He's a player that has, stepped up and been a microwave scorer off the bench, and he's also been a facilitator as well. This is somebody that had 0 expectations going into the year, because not only was he going to be behind Jaden Ivey, Cade, he was also behind Duncan Robinson, Marcus Sasser, who had an injury, and also behind I always want to call him Gerald Levert, Karis Levert. So you got a lot of players that he was behind. He was mostly supposed to be a G League guy. So for him to be playing meaningful minutes, I'm talking about 30 plus minutes early in the season, and I think his high this year is 30 plus points. So very impressive for him, and it's making not only Karis Levert, and I won't say Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, we need him at this point, but he's making Jaden Ivey a little bit expendable as well, because we're going to get him for the fraction of the price. He's not even making $1 million right now. He's probably making like 800,000, like the minimum or something like that. So it's making things interesting for us as far as what moves we might make at the deadline, but can't beat what he has brought to the team thus far. So that go ahead.
This whole segment, I haven't heard you say Jalen Duren's name not one time, and y'all were bigging him up the whole season. Where's Jalen Duren at?
I expected him to make this jump. That's what the whole argument, that's what the whole brouhaha has been about all year, is about the fact that he has made that jump. So you said he had no bag, and all he does is dunk and rebound, and he's a 10 and 10 guy. So
I didn't say 10 and 10.
You said a double guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's yeah.
I didn't say
not 10 and 10. He only averaged 11 last year. So
no, I was but anyway, say, one of the things. Check out the Know It All. Shout out to the Know It All channel. Check it out. Find it on YouTube, right there on my name bar. But on the Know It Alls, man, we got this show called Tate's Take of Integrity. We stick to our takes, no matter what. I'm just saying, for y'all that want somebody to stick to what they said and mean what they said, and will apologize for saying it if he's wrong, check out Tate's Take on the Know It All channel.
Shameless plug. But that's the end of that. That's the end of that segment. We're gonna take a quick break. This is a Midwest Cypher ad for everybody that's a hip hop head. I know we got some hip hop heads out there. This is that transition coming up, and then we're gonna talk about the trade deadline on the other end. All right, we are back on the other end of the show. We are going to talk trades, the rumor mill, proposed trades, because now it is December 15th and everybody is eligible to be traded. Up until this point, anybody that was signed this summer was not eligible. And now anybody can go. Obviously, there's folks that are untouchable, but now everybody is eligible. So we are going to start with the Chicago Bulls. Do you have? Are there any projected trades or mock trades out there that intrigue you? And what would they be?
I saw a couple of mock trades. I saw one with Kobe White going to Minnesota for I think DiVincenzo and some other pieces. I mean, that would be okay, I guess. I mean, but I haven't really seen anything that's caught my eye. Like, oh yeah, we should automatically do this right now.
Is
Because
Kobe? So Kobe's making more money than Devo right now.
I would assume so. I think so.
Then who?
Then Dante
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
What were the other pieces?
Let me look it up.
It was a first round pick. But
Really?
who knows if it's protected or not. It was Dante DiVincenzo and I want to say Bones Highland.
Oh,
But it wasn't much. Overall, it wasn't anything that I would be. If you want to get
No. It was DiVincenzo, Terrence Shannon Jr., and a future pick.
that ain't enough.
Yeah, you need more than that for Kobe.
You need more. But
I like the athleticism, the wing type deal as far as Terrence.
Terrible
And then
trade.
Shannon played in Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Shannon from Illinois. Oh, bye, Kobe White.
Bro, I'm just saying.
I'm saying sometimes it's not about what you getting back; it's about what you getting back if it fit.
Right.
I mean, Kobe might
Unless you are hell bent on re-signing, then re-signing Kobe.
I don't think so.
Right.
If not, settle re-sign him, get what you can get. I mean, Terrence Shannon is a nice piece.
Yeah, he nice.
Not playing a lot. Probably not, but
I honestly want me personally. I want Kuminga. I want Kobe White for Kuminga. I think Kuminga is a beast in that he just doesn't get along with Kerr, but the talent is there, the size is there. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He can play 2, 3, and a little bit of 4, but Kuminga is good. And Kobe White is kind of tapped out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're gonna get out of Kobe White. Kuminga, we don't know what his potential is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he honestly could be a 24, 7, and 3 guy easily. That's far for Kuminga. Kuminga, if you give, he don't even have the shots and keep getting benched right now. But when he was getting minutes, Kuminga was putting up 16 on limited minutes. Kuminga is not a bad player.
his numbers were not bad last year. Obviously, the shots are limited now because you got Butler, Curry, Healed. You got some guys that are
He's benched. The shots ain't even.
Right now he's not playing at all.
Yeah, he's not playing at all.
Right.
I don't know if he can come in and be the guy though.
And can Billy Donovan unlock that? Now, that's the biggest thing is that, like, okay, we know that he don't rock with Kerr, don't rock with him, but is Donovan the guy to unlock that? Because he's athletically, you gotta.
He's nice athletically. The Giannis trades and the AD trades, I think, are pipe dreams. I don't even think Giannis knows what he wants to do. So I can't say, I want Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
AD is hurt right now.
Yeah, like realistically.
So is Giannis. Is AD hurt?
Yeah.
He is?
Well, he's not playing tonight.
Oh.
He was just healthy.
The nickname's AD. Always down.
Always down.
Yeah, he got a calf contusion.
I think it'd take a little more than Kobe White to get Kuminga. It'd probably take Kobe White.
Wait, to get Kuminga? We act like the guy that's Mr. DNP needs something to get.
But they don't play him because him and Steve Kerr don't get along, like Rick said. Not that he's not good.
Yes, they don't get along.
But if you don't play him, what is your value? You're paying him 20. He's like making like $25 million.
No, he signed the franchise tender for like $8 million.
Hold on. I thought it was a lot more than.
He signed an extension up.
Check it out. He ain't signed no extension. He signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah, it's a 1-year deal, but I don't think it was 8. That's a good contract. Why is my?
We're gonna look at this.
2 years, 48 in 2020. Hold on, 2 years?
Oh yeah, he making like 22 and a half.
Yeah, that's not bad money.
Then 24 next year.
Not bad.
Yeah,
That's
for
more than I thought. I
DNP.
thought you-
Yeah.
Okay, well, see,
Yeah.
but the fact that they paying him that money let you know he worth some. Ain't that what about Kobe making? What Kobe making?
Yeah, it's like
The
20.
same.
Like this, and I mean, think about it. He's in a contract year, so next year he's probably gonna want 30 to 40.
Yeah.
Kobe, I think Kobe making 20 right now.
Yeah. So as far as the money matching, you right there. Yeah, because I think Kobe 4 for 80 or something like that.
Kobe
Is that what
making
it was?
12.
This year.
But next year, once his
Yeah,
contract,
this is last year.
he gonna
yeah.
want 30, 40
Oh
mil.
yeah.
He gonna want
for sure.
he wanna want it bad.
But the same thing with Jimmy Butler. They gotta make changes. Draymond might be going next year. They can make money in Golden State if they want to keep Kobe.
Slap them if he trades. Try to
Draymond
trade
ain't going
them.
nowhere. I don't think Draymond going.
Man, Draymond washed.
I didn't say that.
Well, they got rid of. Well, I think Clay wanted to leave. I didn't think they would get rid of Clay,
But yeah, I mean, realistically, if I could, I would say, yeah, I would call the Warriors. I would hope that they answer the phone first off and not hang up on me. But I would definitely say, yo, I got Kobe, but what's up with Kuminga? Because they definitely need another ball handler, another scorer.
I just hope we do something, man, because we can't keep the same team and just try to go through the season with the same team. It's clearly not working. We what 20 games in?
Yeah, it's a quarter of it.
It's a good sample size, man. And we done lost. We like 1-8 in the last 9.
Yeah.
So are you guys looking to buy because
No, I think we're looking to sell.
Is Kuminga a sell move?
I think Kuminga is a bridge move, but because I would say this: the Chicago Bulls, they don't do well in free agency market.
Nah.
They don't do well in draft market.
Nope.
So at least you can try to get someone that's like has the potential.
They never want to make a trade,
right? They never. So get someone that's like a Kuminga, like who got the talent. It's sort of like James Harden at OKC. Like no one, like people we knew that like James Harden was cold at OKC, but once he got to Houston, he unleashed. Right? It's kind of like I'm hoping a Kuminga would.
Okay. All right, and yeah, like you said, they got. I think Brandon Pojazinski or whatever is having a pretty rough year. So they definitely need another guard that can come in to score. Buddy Hield is obviously an off ball type guy. So yeah, I mean, even in like the DiVincenzo, I mean, you bring in another shooter. Shannon is obviously comfortable playing in Chicago. I don't know if is he from Illinois? I think he's from the Midwest, but maybe not from Illinois. But
he played at Illinois. I don't know where he's from. Do we get somebody that's untouchable? Matas, maybe
Giddey and Matas.
Giddey and Matas. That's it.
Giddey for sure. Matas. Yeah, I mean the way.
No, they're not giving up on Matas, second-year player.
No, yeah, it's way too soon. He's pretty young, and
I think Matas would be fine. I think.
All right, Tate. Any mock trades out there that intrigue you? As we now reach the trade portion of the season from now to February.
Yeah, man, there's a few. Terrence Shannon from Chicago. He played at Lincoln Park. Then he transferred to IMG Academy down in Florida.
Okay, but, I thought he might have been from Chicago.
6'5", 225, a big boy. I like him and DiVincenzo better than Kuminga. No, I like Kuminga. I just think you already got Shannon and DiVincenzo under contract. You don't got to work no other numbers out if that could happen versus knowing you have to pay Kuminga when time is up. You know. But y'all gonna get off Vooch and have some money. But as far as the Cavs go, let me stay in my lane, right? I'm about to get out of here in a second. But far as the Cavs go, man, I got two guys that can be on the block. And then they both part of what we thought was a big four. You know what I mean? But I think Cleveland fans ain't the only people that said that big four. I think I don't think we gave that to ourselves. But far as Rick, come on, man. It's all in good fun, man. You turned your head like
this
Joker Tate. Oh, man, hey, say me to off the key. Keep your positive energy, man. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and go at me after we get done, man. People like the back and forth banter between us.
I know. I was letting you go, man.
He on that body language. If you even slump some, it's like, what's up?
Yeah, I can't even look. I can't look left. I can't do nothing.
Nope, he on
Hey,
that.
man. The Cavs can get off. No, did he? The Cavs can trade either. First, I think Jared Allen's the first trip that can be traded, right? He had been kind of played, not out the rotation, but fourth quarter minutes gone, really, especially crunch time minutes. He's not in there. And Darius Garland. I mean, hey, believe it or not, the boy from Duke, Tyrese Proctor, he's gonna be a baller. He's gonna be a baller. He's a little bigger than Darius Garland, and him and Donovan Mitchell can make a good backcourt next year, not this year, next year. I think this year you go ahead and let he with us Lonzo go ahead. Lonzo was fooling people for a few years out there with y'all, boy. Damn. Because this joker can't hit the side of a barn. And that's all he shoot though is threes. You know what I mean? Oh, we talking about Lonzo. I want to see Lonzo. He can attack the basket, but man, attack and look to shoot. That everybody let you come through the lane. They know all you're gonna do is kick it out. You know what I mean? Take some shots, Lonzo. But yeah, I heard about a trade, and I think because of what I mentioned earlier, what we're not getting from Larry Nance, there's a potential trade out there. They're talking about Jared Allen for Brandon Clark to play with Memphis. The power forward, the wing from Gonzaga.
Straight up?
Yeah, straight up. I think they make about the same amount of money.
What would that do for y'all?
It give us another wing, another 4 or 5 option versus Jared Allen just 5. Because then
you can move Mobley to the 5 or
Mobley would play the 5, and we playing physical guys. Thomas Bryant would back him up or get a lot of minutes against like Joker, or not that they are stopping, but Mobley won't take that abuse on defensive end by trying to guard those guys.
And you want to start Clark? Or
no, I don't want to start him because Allen couldn't. It's a world where Allen would not start if he wasn't the center getting $20 million. Mobley would just move to center. Then it looked like Mobley, DeAndre Hunter, maybe Dean Wade, but you can probably be Mobley, DeAndre Hunter. We really like, and that's one of the guys I should have brought up when we talk about who's, and really is my number one guy exceeding expectation. I said Mitchell, he's a superstar, but he's still playing really good. Jalen Tyson been balling. Jalen Tyson would play the 3, and you got Mitchell and Garland. That would be the starting lineup. You know what I mean? So then you bring Brandon Clark off the bench, Max Strus get back, Sam Merrill. Now you're working with some shooting, some more defensive flexibility by getting Brandon Clark, who can play 4 or 3, come out on the floor and switch better. So that's one of them trades out there. I do like that. And a trade for Garland, I don't think, like I said earlier, Garland's value is not that high right now because he's still playing himself back from injury. If he keeps playing like he did last night through the All-Star break, like he won't get 26 and 9 every night, but if he get that up to his 3-point percentage up to about 38-40% again, and because he was with us too for a couple games last week. You know what I mean? He was like 1 for 11 one game himself. He went 2 games like 3 for 24 in 2 games. I mean, but you're not worried about it. He's just off, but shoot. We know he can shoot. So he just got to keep shooting to get his rhythm back. But man, he looked bad. But if he can keep playing similar to what he did last night on the 26 and 9, say bring it up to 20 and 7 consistently between that All-Star break, he can build some value. He's a piece they can get off of as far as bring something else in that fits. Because like I said, you got Craig Porter Jr. been balling. You got Proc. Get some of these young guys in there and get maybe another piece for Garland that fits with the team better. Garland is a big aspect of the team. But like I said, if you got Mitchell in there playing, lead guard, not necessarily a true point guard, but he can create for others, and you get somebody like Proctor in there, Craig Porter Jr. in there who's better defensively, not going to give you the offense Darius Garland give you, but our problem right now mostly on the defensive end and getting our shooting back with Max Strus and Sam Merrill. You know what I mean? And we jack up too many threes. That's Kenny Atkins' system. I mean, I agree the 3 ball is the new new age of the game, how it's played. But
Mhm.
man, come on, we shot 57 threes in one game recently. 57? It's way too damn many, man. But yeah, so either Garland or Allen. I think Allen's most likely if somebody gets traded by the trade deadline. You know, Dean Wade could be in there too, but he ain't gonna bring back nothing really. He only getting paid like $8 million. So
DeAndre
yeah,
Hunter
man.
letting y'all down too.
He did. He's another one. I say I can name 5 people.
Yeah.
I mean, I opened up with saying that.
Yeah.
I got 2 questions for you, Tate.
Go ahead.
A clip of Garland saying, "Yo, I'm not talking about my toe anymore. I done said everything I got to say."
That was last night. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I ain't speaking on my toe no more. Do you think it's the toe that's causing this regress in this game? And 2, do you think y'all 100% need to make a trade, or does this team have enough? If say fully healthy, y'all got enough to go conference finals?
Fully healthy, I think they got enough, but they need a reset in the way they playing, the injury they playing with, the toughness they playing with, player for player, yeah. But how they doing it now? No. Garland, I think some of it is still not fully recovered for his toe, but some of it I believe is this softness. not for real. Just fact of the matter, Joker always hurt, man. I like Darius Garland, but he a little fella, he a little soft nigga, man. You know what I mean? So I feel like he just needs to toughen up a little bit,
man.
huh?
That turf toe is serious, man.
Well, sit down then. Quit coming and limping
Man.
and slapping the floor every time you stub your toe.
My team need me. They need me out there.
Man, we don't need you out there crying. We need you out there looking tough, like you trying to fight through some stuff.
I think and Darius Garland, like he hasn't had like structural damage though. So it's kind of like freak injuries that he's had, in my opinion. Like it's
He
not
had messed up his face before.
Yeah,
broke his
like he
face
be
or
having
something,
some weird injuries.
Yeah.
So
His
it's
jaw
like bad
broke,
luck injury.
Yeah, his jaw.
Yeah, his jaw. Like you don't never hear stuff like that or a turf toe. Like I think
unless you're a little joker out there getting your jaw broke.
Said he got a glass jaw.
Yeah, he little.
Damn.
I mean, the game not for them little guys like that so much, some more. You know what I mean? We need somebody a stout. I mean, I would trade him for because I think they want to get off him too. Atlanta, give me the boy. What's the boy that played? No, that's the same thing.
That's even smaller.
I was gonna say
Nah, the boy that played at New Orleans and San Antonio.
Daniels?
DeJounte.
Oh,
Yeah, DeJounte Murray. Yeah.
Oh, New Orleans. Okay.
Yeah, yep. He was at Atlanta, got traded to New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, New Orleans breaking up. Come on, y'all can get Garland. Go ahead, give us DeJounte Murray.
And you would like, is Murray doing anything now?
Oh,
Hey,
I don't even hear about him.
He's still
but
recovering.
Garland not playing. At least we got a 6'4", 6'5" guard can come in and defend and help run the offense.
I think he like
It's
6'6". He
it's
tall
a
as
better
hell.
fit. Garland get picked on so much on defense. What'd you say, Zeke?
Murray's supposed to be back after New Year's.
See, okay, that worked.
That's what's when Tate ready to talk his ish after New Year's. Because right now I'm be quiet, but I'll be back talking again.
I'm gonna be back talking. I might not be after New Year's. We probably gonna get smashed by the Knicks. But I tell you what, we're gonna talk about the week ahead because I can go real quick, man. We got the Bulls 2 games coming up, home and home. We go to Chicago and play Wednesday. We come back and play in Cleveland on Thursday. Should be a competitive game. I'm expecting 2 W's though, and we go over these games next week with my homies from Chicago.
No hesitation on the 2 wins.
Tears of a Bull. What's the tears of a bull?
We sad over here, man.
Oh, makes sense. Makes
terrible.
sense.
I thought it was terrible at first. But tears of a bull, yeah, that too.
Hey, that would have been funny before. But yeah, tears of a bull. But yeah, Rick, can Rick go ahead and say what he got to say to me so I can go ahead and jump out of here, man?
Well, tell them when they can find you at, and then we'll let you go, and then I'm gonna wrap up my trade.
Hey, I kept it real low key, Tate, this week. I know you gotta go, so next week I
appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the homies for real. Y'all the little homies. I appreciate. Hey, but hey, check out Midwest Cypher because B Falls be out there in them streets if you hip hop lover. My know-it-all people. But I'm about to get out of here and go catch up on this Steeler game. I got it paused so I can fast forward this commercial when I catch up. But check me out on the Know It Alls channel. All our shows air there Two of them also air on the Steel Curtain Network. That's the Pump Your Brakes on Wednesdays, and the homies with my homies B Dirt and Pay. On Friday nights, we're going early this Friday. Instead of 8 o'clock, we're going to 5:30 because of the Oklahoma-Alabama college football playoff game. So tap in Wednesday night and Friday night. We got a lot of stuff going on throughout the week. Next week might be a little scattered because that's holiday week. So, if I do anything, I'm gonna be remote down in the tropics in Florida, not the tropics.
Yeah, you did say that.
But I looked at the temperature, man. It's gonna be 80 all week next week, Christmas week in Florida. So I don't know if y'all going anywhere, but if you're not, enjoy that Chicago and Detroit weather, fellas. I'm from the Midwest too. I know what it's like.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
See red. I'm out.
All right, bro.
Peace, fellas.
All right.
All right. So the final so let's talk a proposed trade for the Pistons. Obviously the Pistons are having a strong year. We're first in the
I think y'all need a trade.
Y'all need a trade.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so we're 20 and 5 right now. We are
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Tell Cleveland.
yeah. So I mean that's true. But I think that we are in a position right now to where we can, make a move. I don't think we should make it.
I'm sorry, before y'all really think like matchup wise, y'all match up well versus the Knicks.
You're telling me or asking me?
I'm asking. The Knicks they're upper echelon. And
I like what the Knicks got going on right now. They definitely have a top two with the Towns and Brunson, and I think that we match up decently well with. I think we match up decently well with our Duren and Cade, as our top two right now. But I think that they're pretty balanced. I think they're balanced better throughout the starting lineup. Bridges can give you 18 to 20. Anunoby is a lockdown defender who can also give you about 18 to 20. I like that starting lineup better than a Duncan Robinson, a Tobias Harris, who can be very in a Asar Thompson, who is that lockdown defender that Anunoby is, but offensively he's not the same. So I think that we have one. I think that AD is a reach. I think that there's no smoke there. Although he is when healthy, he is a top 10 player, and would be a very formidable number 2 to Cade. And I think that Markkanen is having an amazing year, but I think you're going to give up way too much for the amount of money that he's going to be owed for the next couple of years. So I think that I don't think it's going to be either of those guys. So the proposed trade that I thought of, or the proposed trade that I liked, was Trey Murphy of the New Orleans Pelicans, another team that's going to be shutting it down, like how Tate said as far as DeJounte Murray. So he's a hyper. Trey Murphy is 25 years old. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, and I think that you have your power forward of the future with him. Between him and Asar Thompson, you got two guys that that are versatile defensively. He's averaging 20 points a game. He's hyper athletic. And he can guard 1 to 4, and he's a good off-ball scorer. You don't need him. He can create for himself and others. But I think he's the perfect person to go to play alongside Duren and Cade, where he doesn't need the ball in his hands, but he can work for himself. 21 points per game, 6 rebounds. He's a pretty strong rebounder for him to be a undersized power forward. 3.5 assists per game, and he's efficient. He's super efficient. He's averaging he's 49% from the field and 36 from beyond the arc. And like I said, you got him locked down. $30 million, which is a decent amount, but he's only 25 years old, and he's locked down for the next 3 years. So he's your power forward of the future, and he's not going to cost you, so much. You know, as far as what the Pelicans are asking for, they're asking for one potential young player, a veteran that can match the money, and a first round pick. So the proposed trade that they have out there right now, the mock trade that I saw on Twitter included Sadiq Bey and Micah Peavy. Mikey Peavy's just nothing. That's just an add-in player. But Sadiq Bey we're very familiar with. We drafted him. Was he a lottery pick? We drafted him. I think he went in the 15 to 20 range. But he's a power forward with good size. Yeah, he's an off-ball scorer. He can shoot a little bit. Not much of a defender, but I don't think he'd be mad at coming back to Detroit. Now, like I said,
4 years.
You said.
I thought Sadiq Bey been in the league longer. He only been in the league 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy because he played 2 for Detroit, and then he was hurt all last 2 years, I think. But he's back to form. I think he's averaging like 14 points a game. I think he's starting now. Now, like I said, if you add in Sadiq Bey in the throw-in guard, bonus. You know, I'll take the trade they have right here with just Trey Murphy, and we would have to trade Tobias Harris, which is a vet, to match the money. That's an expiring contract. He could actually come back to Detroit if he really, really wanted to come back to Detroit at the end of this year, because I don't know if New Orleans would be trying to re-sign him.
Right.
Ron Holland would be the high ceiling young player. Would hate to see him go, but scared money don't make no money.
Right.
We already talked about the fact that he's slowly developing. He's bringing something to us, but you jump up big time with the Trey Murphy, a 2027 first round pick that's top 5 projected, which I don't presume that we bottom out something crazy and end up having a top 5 pick. So y'all can have that. We don't need any more picks. We were in the lottery for a very long time. And then a 2030 first round pick. Now, first of all, one thing is it's not a 2026 pick. So a very loaded draft next year. We don't even have to give up the 2026 draft. It's the one after that. And then 2030 first round pick. It is what it is. That's 5 years from now, or 4 drafts from now. So whatever. That's an 8th grader or something like that. So yeah, I think that Trey Murphy raises your ceiling enough. It raises our ceiling enough to where we can truly contend. It brings in that whereas they edge up in the Anunoby, Mikal Bridges category. I think you now match them with the Trey Murphy. So I like it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good trade to look at Trey Murphy, and I like how that's realistic. Like Trey Murphy isn't a superstar. He's a cusp all-star.
I'm sure he want to get out of.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to get out of New Orleans, and New Orleans is willing to take draft capital, and a bonus. You know, what I'm saying, a jewel of a young player to go off of that. So yeah, Detroit, that definitely would be good because y'all definitely need to make the trade. In my opinion,
You said definitely need. Damn. Yeah, okay. All right. Why you say that? Like,
I'm about to tell you, in my opinion, the way y'all constructed, the playoffs slows down, right?
That's true.
Out of all the players, on some real, Cade is like the scorer, but Cade is also used to facilitate and run the offense. I need someone that can also create and get his own shot. And we joke and laugh about Durant, and I think Durant can do what he does, but I need another facilitator. I need another ball handler. I don't rely on Jaden Ivey if you only giving him 20 minutes. I can't rely on Ron Isley. You know what I'm saying? I can't rely on him. I can't rely on Javonte Green. And that's no diss toward the Pistons. I'm simply saying in the playoffs, on some real-ish basketball knowledge, like if y'all get like another bona fide, give me the ball, I can create my own shot, I think y'all are scared. Scarier.
Yeah. So we got Ron Isley and we got Gerald Levert. But yeah, that trade also doesn't involve Jaden Ivey, because that's somebody that I feel like I think if he was not on a minute restriction and was balling right now, I think that's somebody that they would be trying to ask for. But
Is your patience being tested with Jaden Ivey?
no,
Because,
I mean,
how much longer are you going to give him, even though he's been injured?
I mean, he's on a minutes restriction. If he was playing, and part of the reason why my patience isn't thinning is because I still want to see Dennis Jenkins play a decent amount. So I'm not pressed for Jaden Ivey to play a ton. Obviously, the best way to evaluate him is getting a sizable, is him getting a sizable amount of minutes. But I think ultimately, if he's not trade bait, he's just going to have to take less money when that contract comes up. We are not paying him $25 million with the sample size he's got right now. He could have earned that. He could have earned it, had he started fresh this year, and he could have certainly earned it last year because he was headed in that direction. But unfortunately, injuries has slowed the evaluation process, and that's on him because somebody could get desperate and say, "Hey, I like the potential. I like what you're doing. Here's $30 million. Here's $25 million." And if that's the case, I know you really want to be here. I know you cried when you got drafted. I know your mom played for the Detroit Shock, so he really would like to stay here, I would think. But if you want that 25 to 30,
I got a name that will benefit y'all greatly.
Okay.
On some real CJ McCollum.
That is, we talked on the show that we had on Saturday, and he always cooks us.
CJ McCollum will be nice with you.
Even in Washington, he gives he's given us problems. The dude has been averaging 20 points for 10 years straight or something like that. Yeah. No, I agree. He's somebody that can run the offense. He can score off the bench. Not much of a defender. He's an undersized shooting guard, but instant offense off the bench. And then it's an upgrade to LeVert, Ivy, Jenkins, damn near anybody but Cade, honestly.
And he relieves Cade of ball handling. Yeah. Like I said,
I'm sure he wants to get out of Washington.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to buy out of Washington, and he'll sign with a contender.
And he's an expiring deal, and they're not going to bring him back. So I think that Washington would take what they can get. So that was one of the proposed trades that we talked about on Saturday for a low price. Because I mean, maybe somebody springs for a first round pick for him, but it's either get what you can for him and lose him, get what you can for him, or lose him for nothing. Come free agency this summer. So no, I like that one for sure. All right, so that pretty much concludes the show. We are at the hour mark. Where can they find you guys, and what do you guys have cooking up over on the channel?
Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube, Sports Life and Hip Hop on TikTok, SLHH Pod on IG. We got a best of series coming up. It should be coming out within the next few weeks, probably before the year is over. Best of 2000s.
Okay. Music or basketball or?
We're doing this is going to be a very long pod.
Yeah. Music, it's, movies.
Best. We're going from 2000 to 2015.
Yeah.
From 2000 to 2015, each year we're going to do best movie, best rap album, best rap song, and best non-rap song. So that's going to be a very detailed pod.
Okay, and that's on Sports Life. That's Sports Life and Hip Hop.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're also on Frustrated Channel. Catch us every Monday, right after this show. In fact, we talk about the Bulls and our disdain for the management and the product that's on the court. So yeah, check us out on Frustrated Channel as well. Frustrated Chicago channel. We're on there, and like I said, Frustrated Channel. That's all you guys type. Frustrated Channel Network.
All right, so yeah, a little bit of everything as far as hip hop is concerned. Midwest Cyphers, Sports Life and Hip Hop, and tune into the best of, because that should have bring a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
For some folks, and for you youngins, maybe y'all might learn something. We can be OGs on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, if you're here right now, you know where to catch us. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube, post game podcast on the audio side for the Pistons coverage, and of course the Midwest Cyphers. Man, we got a brand new freestyle from an individual named Doc3131 out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. So we've had a little bit of some Detroit artists, somebody from Wisconsin, a little bit of everything. We got a lot more coming up. Got a Toledo artist coming up. So stay tuned, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We are out.
Get your lick back. If a nigga do something, ain't no